The Brave Little Squirrel. Chapter 1. The Forest Home. In the heart of an ancient forest, where the trees towered high and the air was filled with the songs of birds, lived a brave little squirrel named Nutty. Nutty was known throughout the forest for his adventurous spirit and kind heart. He lived with his family in a cozy nest high up in a majestic oak tree. Nutty spent his days gathering acorns, playing with his friends, and exploring the vast forest. He loved discovering new places and meeting different animals. The forest was his playground, and he cherished every moment spent in its embrace. Chapter 2. The Storm. One autumn evening, as Nutty was returning home with his cheeks full of acorns, dark clouds gathered in the sky. The wind began to howl, and the leaves rustled ominously. Nutty hurried back to his nest, sensing that a storm was coming. As night fell, the storm unleashed its fury. Thunder roared, and lightning lit up the sky. The wind whipped through the trees, causing branches to snap and leaves to scatter. Nutty and his family huddled together, their nest swaying with the force of the storm. When morning came, the forest was a different place. Trees were uprooted, branches lay strewn across the ground, and the once vibrant forest looked devastated. Nutty ventured out of his nest to survey the damage, his heart heavy with worry. Chapter 3. The Rescue. As Nutty explored the forest, he heard a faint cry for help. Following the sound, he came upon a small burrow that had been buried under fallen branches and debris. Inside, a family of rabbits was trapped, unable to escape. Without hesitation, Nutty sprang into action. He called out to his friends, and soon, a group of forest animals had gathered to help. Together, they worked tirelessly to clear the debris and free the trapped rabbits. With a final push, they managed to lift a large branch, and the rabbits emerged, trembling but unharmed. The mother rabbit, her eyes filled with gratitude, hugged Nutty tightly. "Thank you, Nutty. You saved us," she said, tears of relief streaming down her face. Nutty smiled. "We all did it together. This forest is our home, and we must look out for one another." Chapter 4. The Rebuilding. The storm had left the forest in ruins, but Nutty knew that with determination and teamwork, they could restore it. He gathered the animals and spoke to them about the importance of coming together to rebuild their home. "We must all do our part," Nutty said. "Each of us has a role to play in making our forest beautiful and safe again." The animals nodded in agreement. They began by clearing away the fallen branches and debris. The beavers used their strong teeth to cut wood for new shelters, while the birds gathered twigs and leaves to repair nests. Nutty and his friends planted new trees and scattered seeds to help the forest regrow. Days turned into weeks, and slowly but surely, the forest began to recover. The trees started to sprout new leaves, flowers bloomed, and the sounds of laughter and chatter returned. The forest was coming back to life, thanks to the hard work and unity of its inhabitants. Chapter 5. The Celebration. To celebrate their success, the animals decided to hold a grand festival. They decorated the forest with colorful flowers and leaves, and prepared a feast with the fruits of their labor. There was music and dancing, and the air was filled with joy and laughter. Nutty was the guest of honor, and as he looked around at the happy faces of his friends and family, he felt a deep sense of pride and contentment. The forest was not just a place, it was a community, a family bound together by love and cooperation. As the sun set and the festival continued, the animals gathered around Nutty. The wise old owl, perched on a branch above, spoke on behalf of the forest. "Nutty, you have shown us the true meaning of bravery and kindness. You reminded us that together, We can overcome any challenge. We are forever grateful to you. Nutty blushed and smiled. It was a team effort. We all played our part, and that's what makes our forest so special. And so, the forest of ancient trees and vibrant life flourished once more. The animals lived in harmony, always ready to help one another and protect their home. Nutty's bravery and the unity of the forest animals became a legend, a story passed down through generations, teaching the values of courage, kindness, and community.